Hello everyone. I, Dr. Rajkiran Prabhakar, Assistant Professor at Institute of Management Studies, Banaras Hindu University, welcomes you on the course Rural Marketing Principles, Strategies and Practices. Dear learners, I welcome you to the 8th week, lecture 5, which would be the last lecture for this week. We have in the past gone through different topics of promotion and the promotion mix. We have talked about length and breadth, about the different mediums and the effectiveness of advertising, which is more particular in respect to the rural marketing. In this lecture, we are going to talk about the sales promotion tools and the techniques for the rural market. We are going to emphasize is on the sales promotion tools, that in the different elements of promotion mix, we have talked about advertising. We have talked about the sales promotion. We have also talked about the publicity, that is the PR. Now, we are going to essentially look into the different tools of sales promotion. The first is we need to understand the rural consumer first. As we have seen that the rural consumers are very much sensitive in nature. This sensitivity is not related only to the product. They are sensitive towards the place, they are sensitive towards price, and they are equally sensitive towards promotion. The rural consumers are very much focused on those products, those services which are going to create a long-term relationship. They are looking towards those informations which are going to be quite clear and simple in nature. They are going to trust those companies and brands who are going to be serving them in a better manner. The trust factor is very, very important. Now, in the sales promotion also, we have to look at how we can build this trust and long-term relationship so that the companies can benefit in a longer term. So, before deploying the sales promotion in the market, it is essential to understand that the rural consumers are focusing on value conscious. They are value conscious because maximum utility, they are looking for maximum utility of the price they pay. So if they are paying 1 rupee, they should get the value of 1 rupee. It means they are very, very value conscious. What they are paying and what results they are going to get. So you can understand in this manner that value for the rural consumers is something that they are going to look, that is the benefit minus the cost. Somewhere you will also find value is equal to benefits upon the cost. What does this mean? The value that they are going to derive is based upon the benefit they are going to draw, and the benefit will be based upon the cost they are going to pay. This benefit can be seen in two manners. The benefits could be, one, the functional benefit. The other could be emotional benefit. For a rural customer, the benefit as a functional benefit is not that much important. For them, the important is the emotional benefit. Why? Because they are very simple. They easily trust people. They do not have that kind of attitude and perception towards somebody that somebody is going to cheat them. In order to understand this kind of behavior, the companies are also designing their advertisements and sales promotion that will try to match to the benefits of the consumers in terms of the value and the price they are going to pay. So as I gave in example in my fourth lecture, that if they are going to buy a sachet of 1 rupee Clinic Plus, they are getting an additional benefit of a parachute oil. Now, since they are deriving that the 1 rupee cost of the shampoo is not only giving them the shampoo, but it is also going to give them a added product, that is the parachute oil. So this way we see that value conscious customers are there. So they seek for maximum utility per rupee. Second is the community influenced. In the community influence, what we see, the purchase decisions influenced by peers, panchayat, SHGs and the elders. I will give an example here. Any farmer who wants to go for a crop insurance, he is going to go for a crop insurance only when he is being advised by his parents, his grandparents, his friends, his family members. If they have gone for crop insurance by X company, they are going to follow the same. Why? Because they trust that the person in their family, the person in their relation or their parents, since they have used it, they have a component of trust, and because of that they are going to repurchase the crop insurance by the X company. Secondly, we see that simplicity is preferred. In the simplicity I talked about, that promotion must be easy to understand and use. You should use local dialect. For example, we see Har Ghar Kuch Kehta Hai. Now this is an advertisement given by Asian Paints. Ghar, the rural consumers understand the hut is their ghar. If they want to paint it, and the houses are going to demonstrate that kind of messaging, that each house will require a different set of coloring. So they celebrate this kind of communication, this kind of messagings, which would be simple in nature, easy to understand. I will take another example. I talked about Kapila Pashu Ahar. They always promote that if you are going to feed your cattle with this Kapila Pashu Ahar, it is going to give lot of milk. So it is going to match to the specification of the cow, and it will be a part of eatery. It will be a fodder for them. It will add the component of milk nutrient. So you have to be very much specific, very simple, that they are easy to understand and easy to connect. Last is the trust driven. When we talked about the face-to-face interaction or trusted source derive higher adoption. In this what we see, that trust is the main driving force, and the face-to-face interaction, as we see that the sales promotion might happen through the sales representative, which we relate it as door-to-door promotion or direct sales. You might be knowing that the companies like Patanjali, it is advertising its products, its Ayurvedic products, which are made of Ayurvedic content. This Ayurvedic content are talking about the herbs, naturopathies. Now, this advertisement is done by Baba Ramdev. People who are following Baba Ramdev will eventually use their products. Why? Because it is trust driven. They are going to trust on Baba Ramdev, and they are going to trust on the products which he is going to promote. So what we are seeing here, he also communicates the concept of Swadeshi. You might be remembering that there is a war between Swadeshi and Videshi. The Baba Ramdev was the first to coin this word of Swadeshi when he was talking about the Ayurvedic products and the content. So because of that, because of the celebrity endorsement by Baba Ramdev, many of the rural people, rural villagers, they follow and they are being trusting with that product and the brand. Then we look into the price-based promotion. In the price-based promotion, we are referring to the consumers being what? They are going to be price sensitive. They are going to go for value for money deals are very attractive. If any company is offering any kind of products which are low on the price, it is going to be acting as a point of attraction for the rural consumers. If you are going to sell a product in less cost, there will be more buyers for that. Why? Because the income distribution in the rural villages is not such. There are people who are going to have daily basis getting the salary or wages, and in that wages they are going to buy those products which are being on a low on price and low on quantity. So many such companies are venturing into market, in rural market, wherein they are providing a small packs of products. If you want to buy a hair oil, you will have a sachet of hair oil. If you want to buy a small pack of biscuit, you have Parle-G 5 rupees, 2 rupees biscuit. If you want to buy a Pepsodent product or a close-up, you are going to have a sachet of 5 rupees, you can easily have that product. So what we are saying here, since they are very price sensitive, low on the income, they are going to be attracted with this kind of deals. So it could be either in terms of discount, where there is a temporary price reduction to encourage the bulk purchase, or whether it could be a bonus packs, wherein we are going to talk about buy one, get one free, certain kinds of promotion where you target 20% extra, 10% extra. Now this kind of offers in the rural market for rural consumers based on price promotion will be very much impactful and effective. Then we look into the trial packs and small packs. What we see here, affordable sachets or smaller version, for example 1 rupee sachet. So we are looking into the different price based promotion where we are talking about the discount, that is the price reduction for bulk purchase. You are going to have a combo pack, you have to have a bundling of the prices, one product, along with one product you are going to get many other products but at a reasonable price. One. Second, you are talking about the bonus packs, buy one get one free or certain kind of extra 20%, 10%, or it could be trial packs or small packs wherein you are going to get a 50 paise chick shampoo. This was the first product that was introduced in rural market with a price of 50 paisa, and that was a revolution in this market. And then we can take an example here which talks about Nirma and Wheel detergent offer large packs at discounted rates for families while also selling a 5 rupees sachet for daily wage earners. My dear learners, we see that the segmentation of the consumers will take place, but it will be based upon what is their paying capacity. The companies are offering products of different nature. They want to match to the requirement and needs of the customer. Say, if you are going to buy a pack of Nirma or a Wheel detergent powder for a family, you are going to have an extra 20%, the product will be there. Or if you are going to buy a product for one single individual, you are going to buy it in a 1 rupee or 2 rupee sachets. So it is quite clear that the price based promotion is very much impactful to make the consumers buy those products which is reaching to their paying capacity, or they are matching to the requirements and needs of the customer, whether the requirements are small or it is big in size. So any products which is offered in bulk is going to generate kind of buying. Second is the product based. In the product based, what we are seeing, giving something extra or free with the product. It is very much prevalent that if you are going to offer certain thing extra with the existing products, there will be different buyers which come. A very good example, if I say, is of Jio. Jio had taken a revolution in the telecommunication market, where they talked about De Dhanandan offer, wherein you can buy the mobile phones, mobile chips and SIM cards, and the offers that they were giving was on a lower price. So if you buy a SIM of 25 rupees, but you are getting a talk time of 50 rupees, it is wonderful. Penetrating into that market, be it urbanized or rural market, But if it is in the rural market wherein you are offering a product with some kind of additional value or additional product, this becomes a very impactful for the rural market. We'll take an incidence from the market where we talk about free samples, we talk about gift with purchase, and we talk about loyalty items. What we see here, in the advertisements, like we say distributed at hearts or during the van campaign. If a van is coming into that rural villages, that location, and it is distributing certain products, if these products are being offered with a free sample, I will take an example here. Suppose you are going to buy a product of, say, Tata Tea. Now Tata Tea is launching its one of the product with different variant. This is not there in the market, but since Tata has its brand in the Tata Tea and it is endorsing certain other products, they are going to offer a free sample of it, and they might say that this Tata Tea will be having a flavor of ginger. Ginger here means adrak. So if they are going to launch a product along with Tata Tea, a product having the component of ginger, they are going to have give them a free samples. Now this will as an additional value for the products they are going to offer with Tata. Or they are going to have a pack of 1 kg and they are offering a 250 gram of the Tata Tea. Now this could be one offer. Gift with purchase, free items like mugs, soap and utensils with the purchase. Many a times we see that companies like Nirma, Wheel, Surf Excel, they offer the mugs, they offer buckets, they even offer the soap cases, and when any products followed with the additional products and this product is of utility. My dear learners, when I am talking about utilities, if you are going to offer a bucket or a mug with the wheel or an aerial, that will be used for washing the clothes, it will be used for bathing. So here we need to understand that any kind of such products which are giving you the gift with purchase, they are making an additional sales, be additional sales with that item. So if you buy a, say, Vim bar and you have a Scotch Brite with it, now these two products could be used and utilized because it is one of the supporting products to buy with utility. Certainly we see into the loyalty items, we talk about tokens or point collected and exchange for gifts. What happens here? If you are a loyal customer, you are going to get the tokens, you can use it at later point of time. You are going to have a point collected. Suppose you go to a Reliance shop, you are buying a product and they are going to add some credit points in your mobile numbers, and then when you are going to use it for the further purchase, it will be utilized. This credit points will be converted into the value of rupees. Then what we see here, that credit point is going to earn the revenue that would be given to the customers at every purchase he is going to make. So loyalty will pay another value. For an example, we can take here that the Colgate distributed free toothbrushes with toothpaste in rural schools to promote oral hygiene. Now this is very good example. The Colgate has run this campaign in the rural villages that they were offering the free toothbrush with the toothpaste, and they were not only selling this product of toothpaste and offering a toothbrush, but they were also trying to educate the school going boys and girls, the kids, that it is essential to have a brushing their teeth with the help of the Colgate toothpaste or using the toothbrush of that very company. Next we see the contest and the lotteries. This is also going to be a good means of promotion. So gamified promotions to attract attention and participation. My dear learners, when the companies introduce this kind of events wherein the gamification is there, they are going to use games in order to engage the customers. Also, they are going to attract them to be part of that. So participation and engagement with that product or with that services paves a way for the rural consumers to connect to the product and services. So what they are doing? They are using the scratch cards and lucky draws. So when you are buying the products, there is certain amount you have bought, now they are going to offer you lucky draws. In this lucky draw, you are going to have a dream products, they are going to focus on giving you a bike or a scooter or an AC or a TV set, you are going to buy that products because your name is going to come in the lucky draw. Secondly, referrals based contest, wherein you can bring a friend or win a prize. In many such products, we see the referrals works. Suppose there is a company which is going to provide an extra product for those customers who are going to provide a referral codes. It happens in the Swiggy and Zomato. If you buy a product, you will get a referral code. This referral code, if you are going to share your friend, the friend might use that services and it will be applicable for different payments. Then win a prize. On the basis of this referral based contest, you are going to have a prize. Then we have a local competition where we see that you are going to participate in Rangoli, you are going to participate in cooking, or you are going to participate in farming related activities. Now there the competition is there. This competition is local in nature, wherein we talk about those rural communities, rural villages will be participating there. It could be this kind of events are very much prominent in the South India. They provide this vegetables, they provide oil seeds, they provide ghee and milk for those customers who play and take part in this kind of competition. So number of competition takes place there. Suppose you have to hit a ball and you get sixer, you will get a free packet of oil. So certain games are there, but the participation is done by the local people from that place. Very good example you can take is of PepsiCo's Drink and Win campaign. What they did in this contest of Drink and Win, you have to scratch card, and this scratch card would be used for promotion in the villages. So any person who is going to use the Pepsi and after that he will be scratching the card, a number will be coming, this number will be used by some of his friends for winning the contest in that village. Last is the demonstration and road show. What happens here? There is a live engagement. The live engagement works wonder in building trust and understanding. If you are going to be part and parcel of that very road show or demonstration, you will have a direct connect with that product. You are going to know about those products, the utility of the product, the uses of the product, the durability of the product, the price part, and all such can be attended by looking into the demonstration and the roadshow. So we'll take an example here, mobile vans demo. As we have mentioned that how the product works, the important aspect is you might be knowing cooking oil or washing powder. Many a time Pureit has used this, or you are going to buy a certain kind of this product like washing powder. So they will demonstrate that you are going to use a product t-shirt soaked into the water, and then you add this washing powder and you will see that the dirt is removed. So you have to demonstrate that. You will have a chopper, you will use some vegetables to chop, they will show that how this chopping happens. So you are going to be demonstrating those products and the customers are going to be connected with that. Hearts and Mela stalls, where you are going to get the product experiences with the giveaways. You might be knowing that in the Heart and Mela stalls, there are certain kinds of activities that you can do. You can participate into that, like shooting of the balloons event or any such activities where the participation of the consumers are there with the product and the services. Then there is a street plates and Nukkad Natak. This is very much engaging. The people will talk about certain products. They will talk about the utility of the products, and they are going to be entertaining in nature. Means in fun and frolic, you are going to be educated about the product, the usage of the product. You are going to be educating by means of skits, the play that you do. So the rural people are going to be engaging because they see there, by your demonstration, they see that what you are doing, how you are enacting, what kind of information you are going to communicate. So this makes the rural consumers being connected with what you present. These are the effective means of promoting the product related activities. We'll take an example here. Godrej launched a rural van campaign to demonstrate affordable refrigerators using low electricity. My dear learners, this Godrej has used this. You might be knowing that there are different products which are having, they are perishable in nature. So the shelf life would be less. In order to make the shelf life, increasing the shelf life, need to store them. So storing of the water or cold drinks in a Godrej Cool has helped the local people. The Godrej Eco Cool has helped local people to have a refrigerator in a smaller form wherein they can store their products like water or milk or even certain kind of perishable items which might not be available or which might not be in a good strength. So what we see here, that the Godrej has adopted certain kind of products which is matching to the level and the requirement of the rural customers. So this refrigerator is also going to work on the low electricity, so it does not require a regular electricity and it can work in the low electricity too. Interactive and digital tools, where we see that with the rising mobile phone penetration and tech enabled promotions are emerging, we see that missed call campaign. I have just mentioned that we are going to get a free ringtone, we are going to have a promo code, we are going to have the entertainment content, we are going to make a missed call. From that side there will be call that will be you are going to receive in 15 minutes and they are going to give you a voice message, and that message would be of the certain products. WhatsApp based engagement, where we see you can send a photo, you can send a message to participate in certain kind of contest. Thirdly, IVR quizzes, where we see that answer questions and win prizes through voice calls. Now this is very much pertinent because many such rural consumers, they participate in this kind of events. And the example you can see here is HUL's Khajure Tashan, which I just mentioned in the earlier part, that it offered a free mobile entertainment with the embedded ads. So the mobile phones will receive a message which will have the ads of the product. Then we look into the community based techniques, where we talk about the engagements through local network and influencers. It could be SSG partners, it could be school based promotions, and it could be village influencers. Now this we have talked in length and breadth, that this SSG, it is going to talk about empowering the women groups to promote and distribute the products. We have free notebooks, like a brand called Classmates is there, which is given by the ITC. Engage respected locals to recommend or demonstrate the product, as I talked about the Gram Panchayat, the Gram Pradhan. Example could be Dettol ran a school hygiene awareness campaign with free kits and so. Now Dettol, they had used these schools for running the hygiene campaigns by providing them the free kits for the students. Distribution linked promotion, we talked about making the product accessible with incentive. It could be a bundling with essentials, which we talks about sell a soap with rice or detergent with cooking oil. We see selling a soap with rice and we see the detergent with cooking oil. So it is a combo product. Shopkeeper incentive, it is going to sell more, it is going to get an extra margin or a gift from the companies. So rural retailers, they are going to promote such products which are going to gain them the maximum profits in the profit margin. We have a credit based buying. What is here? We offering easy payment terms or installment schemes. The retailer will get the schemes from the manufacturers, from the producers. Example could be Mahindra promoted its tractor through low down payment of EMI schemes at rural fairs. Now if you visit a rural fair, they are going to offer a Mahindra tractor which will be on low EMI, and it could be easily paid by the different EMI schemes matching to the requirement. Now this is a comparison that we see, technique that we are going to use. The examples in reference to that and how it works is given here in this table. So price based, it is discount and sachets. Appeal to budget conscious buyer. As I said that the rural consumers are budget conscious. Product base, it is free sample and bonus packs along with the added perceived value. In the test and lottery, we have a scratch cards, refer a friend schemes. How it works? It is going to have fun, interactive rewards and loyalty. In the demonstration, it is roadshow and van demos we are using. It is going to build trust through the experience. In the digital interactive, we are going to have a missed calls, WhatsApp contest, and it is going to reach the mobile first rural users. In the community based, we are using the SHG schools and local leaders. We are going to leverage the community trust amongst the rural people. In the distribution linked, we are trying to talk about the bundling and we are talking about the credit buying. Now, this is going to increase the accessibility in the rural consumers. The tips for designing rural sales promotion, we can easily use the symbols and icons. For example, gifts and rupee sign to show how it is going to be visualized. Second, we can align with local value, that is, we can have the family, health, farming and tradition. We can show and demonstrate that. We can promote via local stores, loudspeakers, we have talked about, auto rickshaws and the festival in sponsor. You might be seeing that different kinds of hoardings and banners are there in the pandals or in the hearts and melas. We can use that to promote. We can use village volunteers and teachers. Somebody from the village community only they are going to initiate. The teachers from the different schools they are going to be engaged, and the Anganwadi workers as a brand ambassadors. Keeping the redemption process simple, you can avoid the forms, we can avoid OTPs, and we can avoid the complicated text things. So, rural sales promotion isn't just about discounts, it is all about building trust, creating value and delivering the cultural relevant experience. So, when executed thoughtfully, the promotions can turn the first time buyers into lifelong brand advocates in the rural market. With this activity which we are going to relate about what we have discussed in the activity, think about this. If you were in charge of promoting a new low cost health or hygiene product in rural village, how would you design a sales promotion strategy that builds trust, one, encourages trial, and third, it ensures the repeat purchase. Now, I think this discussion in this lecture will help you to get the answer to this question. With this, we come to the end of lecture 5, week 8. Thank you. I hope you have a great time. Thank you very much.